All right, Grunty, you're welcome to join me if you want in Discord. Of course, this is your Eagle game. Chat, are there any battles? I don't know if there's any that are worth putting out on YouTube. What do you guys think? Were there any of those games? I mean, other than obviously the Hornet. That I know has to come out. But
I don't think so. You died rather quickly in pretty much every other game.
well, thanks, Grunty. That's so nice of you.
I'm just being honest.
Are you naked?
No, that's the all-white camo.
That's kind of boring, but okay.
I wanted the service cost and the credits.
And all I hear is, "Are you naked?"
I wanna say something about the replay though. The reticle is awfully bugged. It's very late, and there's also some interface issues for certain squadrons not showing the interface at all for the planes.
Okay.
Like, I don't know why. It's just replays being replays and carriers being carriers.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if the replay system got bugged this patch. It seems to... Every patch, there seems to be some sort of a bug that gets introduced.
I think you mean multiple.
Carrier working as intended. Super ships, you gotta run credit camo flag, service reduction flag, or you go negative each time. Well, that is one of the concerns, isn't it?
Yeah, so that's the Fomeriges service camo that you get for your account anniversary with minus 50% service cost and plus 50% credits and plus 50% on every XP.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't afford the perma camo. It costs 5,000 doubloons for a super ship. So I figured out I might as well use that one to help me earn some credits, or rather not lose that much.
That's cool. What is it?
Yeah,
Words.
I like photography.
That's definitely a cool eye. I'm trying to remember the word.
I like the collision that's occurring at the launch here. It's all these planes. I mean, look at these four. Look at these four. They're just like, we're gonna launch too. I mean, okay. I mean,
all you DCVs have clipping issues.
I mean, never would you do this unless you were the Blue Angels or something. But whatever.
I'm pretty sure not even them would do that.
No.
Yeah, no, they wouldn't take off like that.
Drafting for fuel savings. That's right. That's right, Rainy Recon. Now, you're pre-dropping here to send your planes back?
Yeah, it's heavy AA in this game. I didn't want to lose planes early.
Minotaur, Petropavlovsk, Buffalo, Fort Sherman. That's what you're talking about. And Montana.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so you've got, these are your bomber squadron, and you're going to drop on the Preußen, looks like?
Yeah, I figured like he was good target, pretty much lined up. Unfortunately, he turns here a little bit, so...
Burn, thank you for the follow, Burn. Appreciate it. Make sure you type in exclamation point ticket to get in our giveaway. What's up, Gaelic? Happy Easter to you too.
It's also the thing with the first squadron, like everybody is clumped up. You probably don't get the second drop off anyway, so you might as well pre-drop.
Well,
just
that's
because
very
of the combined AA.
I'm gonna dip out here. You guys have fun.
No problem. Take care. Checking to see if the wife responded, and she didn't. So, oh well.
But yeah, you see here's the bug, for example, you don't see how many squadrons I still have in, that the bar at the bottom is missing.
Oh, Stevie's going back to his bed, ladies and gentlemen.
Went for it again because I knew I got a fire first and he DCP'd, so I was hoping for a sticky flooding, but...
Did not happen.
No, I have Cunningham, so I really wanted to floodings early, but... Yeah, let's just say I wasn't lucky with floodings in this game.
Now, Cunningham gets you a bonus if you get 2 floods, correct?
Correct. 2 floodings gives 5% plane speed. Or rather speed in general for the ship and for planes, for everything.
Right, which is very handy in a carrier.
Yeah, and Cunningham also has the buffed skill for the aircraft armor,
Okay.
so he's a good commander for carriers.
Now, does Eagle and United States count as... It's a tech tree, right? So you have to assign the captain?
You have to assign it now, yes.
So the reason I bring that up is because if you put him to that carrier, you can't put him on, say, a tech tree ship like the Conqueror or the Minotaur.
It's correct.
the
I had him
Daring.
on the Audacious before, so it's not that big of a deal.
Hmm. Okay.
You can still use him on a Thunderer, and I know
Defender
something like
Gone,
a
thanks for the
Cossack.
follow. You could put her on the Thunderer as well, that's true, because it's a premium ship. This is the tactical squadron. Now, it looks like you've got interceptors, is that correct?
It's a fighter build, yes. I got all the fighter-related skills.
Why?
Because you can, if you want to, you can drop your fighters right over the enemy plane squadron, and if he doesn't recall within 1 second, his planes are dead. He has no chance of actually flying out of the circle. They will be too slow for that.
That sounds toxic.
And the only thing that you sacrifice for it is like the RNG on the fire chance, and yeah, maybe the better damage on the torps when you hit a torp protection.
Okay.
But I'd rather have the situational ability to actually protect my team with the fighters.
How dare you be a team player, sir?
Not that I'm using it this game though.
There
Like, I
it
wouldn't
is.
go out of the way to fly to the enemy to intercept his planes. It's just like, if he's in the area with his planes, I will drop them.
Now,
And the opportunity cost is not very high for that build, because the
Sure.
fighters, if you don't spec for it, they only last 20 seconds, which means you can't really use them for spotting anyway.
now you have found, it seems, that the Eagle works really well with you more than any other carrier. Is that correct or not?
Yeah, that is correct. I don't like the USN carriers very much. I absolutely hate the Midway,
Uh-huh.
and because the standard planes on the United States are pretty much the same as on the Midway, I also do not like the United States very much. It just doesn't work for me. I don't like how these top bombers work. I don't like how the dive bombers work on them. But
Okay.
I do very well in the Audacious, so naturally I also do quite well in the Eagle.
Okay.
That
So,
drop here was, by the way, pretty bad. I misjudged the movement on the Petro. He's going forward again. And I also dropped 2 of my torps on the island.
hey, Battle Pick, thanks very much for the follow, and Dame42Y, thanks for the follow. So, what makes the Eagle special to you? What is clicking with you?
It's just like I do well with the Audacious. A lot of people hate it, but
Uh-huh.
I like those torps. The planes are quite maneuverable. They turn very tight, so
Okay.
you can do this style where you drop on a target, basically turn within his flak radius, and do a second drop right away. And
Okay.
you have to have some knowledge though. Like the carpet bombers have a problem with penetration, and so do the rockets. So you need to know about armor values on battleships and cruisers to get the most out of it, and drop on targets that you actually can penetrate.
Speaking of which,
Because if
that
you
drop seemed to be a bit of a...
yeah, that's the problem with that specific tactical squadron here. It turns like a brick.
Uh-huh.
And I made this very late adjustment to his maneuvering, and I just overdid it, and as a result, the drop went.
So I
was
noticed, you saw me playing earlier, I noticed the same thing, right? The tactical bomber squadrons take forever to turn.
They are so fast, and therefore they turn bad.
So you really have to play around that.
You need to line up your drops basically from 10 kilometers away from the target and not maneuver anywhere. Because if you try to maneuver late on, you will probably over or under corrected miss.
Right. Hey, Colonel Settlemester, thanks for the follow. And as Cthulhu says, with Merit of Service camo, all planes look like they're painted in anti-flash white for nuclear drops. Oh god, that's the terrible thought. That's an absolutely terrible thought there, Cthulhu.
I also like on the Audacious, like how tight these torps drop together, like compared to what the USN torps do. Like they spread
Right.
spread out, whereas the Audacious and the Eagle ones almost go together.
Yeah, the British typically they convene at a certain point, whereas the Americans they're wider. So that's a very big difference too. If you can predict where the enemy is going to go with your torpedoes, I mean, you could definitely kick the crap out of them.
There's also the thing with the Eagle compared to the United States that the Eagle planes are actually faster, and
really?
by a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
With a Cunningham proc, the Eagle rocket planes can go 400 knots.
Sure.
And the dive and torpedo bombers can go like 380. And even without the proc, they go like 360, and they are about 80 knots faster than the USN ones.
Sure, but I mean that's with Cunningham, which you'd expect, right?
Even
Like-
without it, they are like 80 knots faster.
Huh. Okay.
It's a common myth that people say that the United States planes are faster than the British ones. That is actually only true for the standard rockets.
Huh.
The standard torp bombers and dive bombers on the British are faster than the United States ones.
Okay. Okay. I was just about to say you're down by 3 ships, but you're now down by 2.
Yeah, the game is about to get very, very nasty now.
Now you did get consumables enhancement, which, I mean, if you've got a heal, that's great, but you don't. And
Yeah, that doesn't do anything.
right.
It does give you one more plane on the ship-based fighters. Like if you get spotted by an enemy and your fighters go automatically up, one of those you get extra, but not for the plane consumables.
All right, Leroy Brown.
Ensign, it's a visual bug. The reticle is wrong.
Yep. He's dropping at the right distance, and if you think about it, just think he dropped a second or so before what it shows in the game. That's basically what it is. This bug has been in the replay system for several patches.
Since forever, CV reticles were visible in...
Yep. I like this Sherman backing up, and then deciding to go forward, so that makes it easy for you to drop on him. Bye.
Yeah.
Inks,
It would have
thanks for the follow.
probably been dead to the follow-up drop anyway, but the fact that he died right away...
Makes
Like,
it
I didn't
easy.
have time to perfectly align a drop here on the Montana, because the planes would have just died in the AA, so... But I figured I'd just drop from the side, which is usually not what you want to do, because you see, like, I hit, like, 2 bombs now,
Yep.
which is not great.
Yep.
But it's better than nothing.
I mean, you saw me play. That's what I did all the time, which is, I know, not optimal, but I don't have the patience. So, there you go.
Yeah, but you could fix it with the patient on your drops. I had no chance of fixing it here, because, like,
That's
if I
true.
try to fix it, the planes just die to the AA.
Right. All right, there you
It's
go.
like, do a shitty drop or do no drop at all.
Rip the
that
Montana there.
That actually
Verso,
did not much damage here. Somebody else hit it right before it. My rockets only did like 3k.
that's if it's a kill, so the kill is what, 10% or 5% of the XP of the ship? So,
Yeah, like I was playing with Sonia and he thought he was dead to the Montana, so it's probably good that I killed it.
oh, I see that. Yeah, you got sewn in there. Okay, cool.
Yeah, he spec'd his Annapolis for AA and he wanted to test the AA, so I decided to play carrier to guarantee him some planes that he can shoot down.
Ah, that definitely sounds like sewn. All right, well, there's the drop on the FDG. Oh, I was just about to say, no hits. That sounds like my Hornet game, but, you know, whatever.
This is the dirtiest part of the video right now.
Oh, good. I'm glad to be here for the dirtiest part of this game. 130,000 damage, and you're not done yet. So, I can't remember. Are super carriers allowed in the next season of clan battles?
No carriers are allowed at all.
Ah. Super ships are allowed, but no carriers. Oh my
Yeah.
god, 4 fires.
And they're sticky because you repaired earlier.
Right?
And 20,000 damage, or like 19,000 damage direct. It was the best drop I ever had with those tactical dive bombers.
It's a tactical
bombers.
drop, by all means. And look, the FDG is really upset. I mean, hey guys, cheers to the FDG, and cheers to all of you. Oh, that's filthy. To YouTube! It says Instant Cthulhu, yes.
I've already recorded the replay myself. The fire chance is okay-ish. It's actually not that great. Like it's less than the dive bombers have on the USN ones, but you got more bombs, so you got more chances.
Yep. And for those of you guys who don't know, oh god, you got another kill. For those of you guys who don't know, I do have a YouTube channel, and if there's a replay that you guys feel is good enough to put on YouTube, I will put it there. You just have to tell me what difficulty level, what skill level essentially you think is associated with these replays. And this should definitely go on YouTube. It's just a question of I don't know. People will say the carriers are OP now. Feels weird.
I was unlucky here, like bad spot for the Buffalo. No chance, my planes all die here. I'm too close. Couldn't. That's a problem with the tactical squadrons when they are so fast. Like you need to see the target in advance. If you don't see it, the planes are fast and they are squishy.
Yeah, you need to take the time to line up your squadrons for the hit. If you don't take that time, you lose all your squadrons, or you don't hit crap. So, I agree with you there. Mid-level says this? Okay. Chat, we have a real problem.
You're running out of dirty water?
Yes. Is it
Look
plausible?
at that. Buffalo with fighters.
You could go for the enemy United States, but I agree with what Grunty's doing. Kill the surface ships first. Oh look, fireworks.
You can definitely snipe the United States, by the way, because the deck armor is not thick enough to bounce your or shatter your bombs.
Really?
But it has some. No, they buffed it to 38, but the penetration on those carpet bombers is 41.
Oh my god. Okay.
The problem is the United States has 78,000 hit points, so you need a couple of strikes to do real damage, and because of the AA it has, you're not gonna get a second drop off with one squadron. And I had a rough idea where he was, but I mean, like, what's the point? Like, flying over an enemy ship that is right there just to get to the carrier?
Right.
Makes no sense.
Alright, we got an ad that's been going for a little bit. Hey, Kitten, are you still there?
But you can actually go for the carrier right at the start of the game in an Eagle if you're up against the United States.
Huh.
Like, just spoil a bit and drop it. The problem is you need to get to it while it's alone. And usually it's not alone, and it has a lot of ships you have to fly over that have AA.
Right, like
And you don't want to lose your planes too early. Especially if you then fail and the United States actually lives.
Like, you could have put a plane over there, right?
My planes don't spot because of the build.
Because it's the interceptor build, right.
So what the hell did you want?
I was going to say that we can get another giveaway going. We'll do a words on stream giveaway this time, so I can go get some more dirty water.
But yeah, that was a 15k drop. I have done close to 30k with a perfect bomber drop at the start of the game.
I'm sure you have. And here we go with the torpedo bombers. Now you've got the tactical squadron. You're going full speed, and he's dead stopped. So that's GG.
Yeah, and regard to the reticle, by the way, that was fully aimed in, so you can see how far off the reticle actually is.
Yep.
Because fully in, it's like parallel on the drop.
All right.